Have you ever noticed someone in their 70s or 80s suddenly sleeping more, eating less, or pulling away from things they once loved, and wondered if it was just part of getting older? What if those changes were telling a deeper story? Most people think the final stage of life arrives without warning. But in reality, the body often sends signals months, sometimes even years, before a major decline happens. And the surprising part is that many families miss these signs because they look so ordinary. Today, I want to share 6 changes doctors, caregivers, and families often notice in older adults when health begins to shift in a significant way. Some of these may surprise you. One, in particular, is often mistaken for depression when it may be something entirely different. Quick reminder before we begin, this video is for education only and isn't personal medical advice. If you have concerns about yourself or a loved one, always speak with a qualified healthcare professional. Now here's the first thing most people don't realize. A person can look relatively fine on the outside while their body is quietly conserving energy on the inside. That brings us to the first sign. A level of fatigue that doesn't improve with rest. We're not talking about being tired after a busy day. We're talking about exhaustion that lingers. Imagine waking up after a full night's sleep and still feeling like you barely have enough energy to get dressed. I've seen families assume their loved one is becoming lazy or unmotivated. But often, that's not what's happening at all. As the body ages and certain systems become less efficient, it may begin redirecting energy toward essential functions. Activities that once felt effortless can suddenly feel overwhelming. And here's what makes this important. Many people respond by pushing harder. But sometimes the healthier response is learning when to slow down. A short walk. A meaningful conversation. A quiet afternoon with family. Those moments may matter more than a packed schedule. But fatigue is only the beginning. The second sign is something that often worries families immediately. A noticeable loss of appetite. At first, it may seem harmless. A smaller breakfast. Half a sandwich instead of a full one. Then favorite foods no longer generate excitement. The strange part is that many older adults aren't trying to lose weight. It simply happens. As the body's needs change, appetite often changes with it. Digestion can slow. Hunger signals may become weaker. And this creates a common mistake. Family members sometimes pressure their loved one to eat more than they're comfortable eating. While the intention comes from love, it can sometimes create frustration instead of comfort. In many cases, smaller meals, favorite foods, and pleasant mealtime experiences become more important than strict nutrition goals. Now here's a question. Have you ever noticed how some people seem to bounce back quickly from illness while others struggle for weeks? That leads directly to sign number 3. More frequent illnesses and slower recovery. A mild infection that once lasted a few days may now take weeks to resolve. A minor setback can create a much larger impact. This happens because the immune system naturally changes with age. But here's the hidden danger. Many seniors try to power through sickness the same way they did decades ago. The body doesn't always respond the same way. Sometimes the smartest choice isn't pushing forward. It's protecting your energy so recovery has a chance to happen. And what comes next is one of the most misunderstood signs on this list. A growing desire for solitude. An older adult may spend less time at social events. They may talk less. They may seem more reflective. Families often worry immediately. Are they depressed? Sometimes depression is the cause, but not always. Many people naturally begin looking inward as they age. They think about old memories, life lessons, people they loved, moments they wish they could relive. Believe it or not, sitting quietly isn't always a sign of sadness. Sometimes it's a sign of reflection. And that brings us to a powerful reminder. Presence matters more than conversation. Sometimes holding a hand says more than 1,000 words. If you're finding value in this discussion and you care about staying healthy, independent, and informed as you get older, consider subscribing. That's exactly what this community is here for. Let's discuss surprising changes in sleep patterns among older adults. Some sleep more during the day, others wake at night. Sleep becomes unpredictable. Many factors cause this, but significant changes require attention. Our bodies follow internal rhythms that change over time. Focus on long-term patterns, not just one bad night. The final sign emphasizes reordering life. Families reconnect through stories, organizing papers, and giving away treasures. Gratitude and forgiveness flourish. These moments highlight legacy over possessions. Help loved ones see what really matters. Noticing signs doesn't mean life ends soon.